Use the code CHICKEN in the shop.
Guys, the chicken is here. We are back today with another Boom Beach video. In today's video, guys, hey, someone took our base down. What a jerk. Who did that? We got some diamonds, we got some intel. We're back today with another Boom Beach video. In today's video, guys, we made it into diamond. We finally got there. I'm going to show you everything that you guys need to know at around 5 engines to go ahead, get up, and get through. So, guys, if you haven't already, I do appreciate it if you take a second and subscribe to the channel. The next big milestone, I know we just hit 35, is going to be 50. I think we can do it. I think we can do it within, maybe 2 or 3 years' time. That would be really cool. But yeah, so we made it to diamond. Let's go over what we did to get there. So here's the base. These circle bases I found with the shock blaster in the middle. I went through a few base changes today, and this one was the sauce for sure. I forget where exactly I swapped it, to it, but I think it was probably right around there. 5.5 hours. So something around there, yeah. But this was the deal for us. Now, if you can see my times here, all these attacks that we're winning. That guy fizzled, 226, super slow. That guy fizzled, 222, super slow. That guy fizzled, and 235, pretty slow. So this base, for whatever reason, seems to hold them down. And what we can do now is we can actually max out our rocket launchers. So let's take a look at the tech tree next. Then we'll do some hits. I'll try to make the next chest diamond, but we'll see. So here's where we're at. Still the same level of heroes. Unfortunately, I had brick at 4 and bullet at 3, and now, funny enough, we're actually using Dr. Kavan. So getting a lot of use out of different heroes this season, but so here's where we're at. Okay, here's the good stuff. Now, the next thing that I think that we want to do is we don't want to backtrack. I know most people are going to say go and get critter launchers. Here's the thing. Most people are using seekers and rocket choppers, right? Critter launchers don't really have that much of an effect on either of those troops, and they're 40 keys. That combined with the fact that I've been so late, not so late, but I've been later to everything this season. We're not going to get anything early. I'm going straight to 6 ERs. Why? A couple reasons. So, number one, 6 is going to be better than 5, I think, just in and of itself. And number 2, Bombardiers are going to be the troop to use in 6 ERs. So I want to go against more 6 ERs, and I want more 6 ERs to go against me. So that's what we're going to do. We'll backtrack and get bombers, what are they called? Critter launchers at some point. So for right now, we are going to max out those rocket launchers. We are going to get a little bit extra sliver of GB. And we're going to add in... Where should we add in the next rocket? Maybe right where the statue is. Throw him kind of right down there. Don't really know if that makes the most sense. But another rocket certainly can't hurt things, right? So that's the tech that we're working with. Now let's go over the attack. I'll show you my only good attack here, my last one. So I want to give a big shout out to the man, the myth, the legend, Sergeant Slaughter. Oh, also, apparently this base is, I believe Pete said it's Mr. Boom's base. I got it from Pete. He said to make sure to give credit to Mr. Boom. So I try to do that whenever, somebody asks me or whatever, or just in general if I know who it was that helped me out. So Sergeant Slaughter, I want to give a big shout out to for the attack that I'm about to show you, and Mr. Boom and Pete for the base. But credit to Mr. Boom for this base. I believe he is the one that created it. So let's go over the attack next, okay? So the attack, the good thing is it's pretty straightforward. It's pretty straightforward. And this is a very difficult kind of meta to attack in right now. It's very... a lot of these attacks are fairly high skilled. I would say, there's a pretty good amount of luck involved in them too, because it's like, you slip one rocket chopper or, you get a weird targeting or a weird split, and weird stuff can happen. We all know that. So the idea on this attack is to go 1-3 heavy bomber from the right and then 1-3 from the left. I like to drop them right in from the top because it guarantees they go on the left side. They go a little bit faster if you can do the same split from the middle because they get on the defenses faster, but sometimes they all go to the right or all the heavies go to the right, something stupid. So we're using 2-6 heavy and bombardier. Now some of you might say that's going to be too slow, and it might be too slow in the next little bit, but we're beefing up the defense, we're beefing up the base, and we've got a decent base, so it seems to work okay. So then I just wait to throw out Kavan. There's no sense in throwing Kavan out early because throwing Kavan out early, all that does is it just locks him into wherever he's going to go, and you don't get the choice of helping the right side or the left side. Typically, I put him on the left side because there's more defenses. Very rarely I'll put him on the right side. Typically, what I'll do is I'll go Kavan left, and then I'll use more shocks and critters and stuff on the right, because we only need the right side to get through that many defenses, and then very important that they clip both of those engines. So you see here, as we move through, then we're just using Kavan, steadily second winding, and you see we don't really have a problem of even just running 2-6, we don't really have a problem of fizzling here. Just got to make sure we keep up on our second winds, and then as soon as these guys are on this engine back here, as soon as they're on that last engine, we're ready to flare, okay? So they're gonna take that down fairly quickly, and that flare should already be in the air at this point. It is. So the flare is in the air. We're already on that next engine. Boom, as soon as it goes down, or it's about to go down, we flare, we shock, and then we're onto it just like that. So it doesn't net you a great time, this attack. Yes, you can get 245 plus with rocket choppers. Sure, you can get 3 minutes with seekers. But this is consistent. This is at least consistent. It's going to get you those 235 times, and if you've got a strong enough base, you'll take your losses, but you'll still be able to move forward. At least that's what I found anyways. So not the easiest in the world to do, but certainly more consistent than rocket choppers and seekers. And I think that's what's important in a meta like this, where it's just a freaking grind. It's nice to be, because the problem with those rocket chopper attacks is they're very time consuming and they're very draining, I find too. You know what I mean? Like, you've got to be aware of so many little things the whole time that it gets very frustrating if something goes wrong. So an attack like this, you can just kind of throw it out and throw it out and throw it out and keep going. It's still not easy. I mean, you're using 2-6 bombardiers against max rocket launchers and stuff. So there we go. There's the end of that. That sucks. So there's nothing we can do on this base, I don't believe, against a rank 23. How did we match a rank 23? I'm not even high up in the leaderboard. I'm like global 350, 400 or something like that. So what we can do on these bases, this is actually a 6 ER. I just realized that's a 6 ER. So I mean, we might as well just retreat at this point, but that's really annoying. Where's the shock blaster here? It covers that whole area. Because I was thinking maybe put a bombardier down on this side, clip this engine, then it come in from the top, but I don't see that working out. 1, 2, 1, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. We're just going to hope and pray to try to get lucky here, because that's going to be the only thing that saves us. So yeah, we're just going to come at this one straight on, I guess. And we're going to get a super slow time. But hey, maybe... Well, he's probably not using seekers because it looks like he's got everything here. So we're just going to shock the critter launchers, move forward. Yeah, man. The only good thing about this attack is we're not going to lose that many stars. So I am going to have to force close after this, unfortunately. So I do apologize for that. But yeah, at least we'll get a bunch of engines here. So let's shock up there. Okay, when you second wind, we can second wind over here. Now, the thing with the second wind is I don't have riflemen, so we're only bringing back heavies, right? Or we're trying just to bring back heavies. We don't want to come in and spam a bunch of second winds, because the last thing we need on the field is a ton of riflemen. That's not going to help us out at all. So let's go shock up there. Got lots of heavies here. I mean, ideally, we'll try to gas it, but I don't really see that working out. There's just simply too many defenses. And he's pretty well done at this point. So let's just... okay, but you see what I mean? Like, if we were able to... no, they didn't even take out the engine for me. And let's go like this. Like, if we were able to take out that one from the side, then we might have been okay, but not gonna fly. So... unfortunately, that is going to have to wrap it up for the video right there, guys. I'm going to have to try to get back into Diamond after this one. But anyways, we made it to Diamond. That's the big thing. Whether we can collect or not, I don't know. It's going to get tough for the next few days. But rank 23, man, that hurts. But either way, appreciate you guys for watching. Let me know where you're at down below in the comment section. As always, guys, thank you so much for watching. That is going to wrap it up for the video today. Make sure to leave a like if you found it interesting, entertaining, or informative. Catch the next one, guys. Check it out. Back.